I had an appointment today with my therapist, and in my session, she asked me, what is it that you could do to make things better or simpler in your life? And at the time, I couldn't come up with it. I sit there perplexed. But as I left and started on my way home, I had a lot of time to think. What I came up with was maybe if I learned to just say no, that would simplify my life. That would make things a lot easier. Relationships, friendships, family, everything. A lot of the times I find myself saying yes to things that I don't want to do or can't afford to do or just outright shouldn't do. And I wind up later on harboring resentment for now me being responsible to come through in a way where I just don't or didn't want to. And I think also, along with saying no, being able to say no without explaining myself. Because when I thought about it, I said, when people ask you to do something or ask you to go somewhere and you say yes, nobody ever asks you, well, why'd you say yes? Or why'd you help me? Or why'd you give me? But they'll always ask you, why'd you say no? Or why can't you? Or why won't you? Or why wouldn't you? And then you find yourself having to explain or trying to come up with a reason when it's simply just because you just don't feel like it or you just don't want to. I mean, you shouldn't have to explain yourself. I mean, no is a full sentence in every language. As harsh as no could sound to one, I'd rather say no today than be mad about something or harbor resentment about something that I did that I didn't want to do later. Because that can really put strain on relationships that don't need to be had. And I've had a couple of strained relationships where my yes should have been a no. And maybe those relationships would still be intact today. But with that being said, I guess I found my answer and I will be reporting back to my therapist next week. If it's going to make my life simpler, it's going to be a no. Have you ever asked yourself that question? What could you do to make your life simpler? Come on, get on my couch. Let me know in the comments.